Hello! And welcome to our one-shot. Today we are playing Ballad Hunters by Tristan Zimmerman, and the creator is here, even though he's off camera, running the game for us. We're very excited. Welcome, Tristan.
Well, thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
Yeah. We are going to go around the table. My name is Kimmy. I am playing today Jean Ingram, and I am a wealthy class trader. I'm very excited to know more about it. And after we introduce characters, we will do the rest. Ready, go.
My name is Claire Michael, or Claire, and I'm playing Rosie Grace, who is a mixed-up relevator. Relevator? I'm not sure what... Revelator. Nope, revelator. That's... Yeah, I don't know what either of those words mean, but...
We're learning.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Clara Allison. The only time you'll ever hear me go by Clara in this space, because there's a Claire in the room. And I'm playing Kempi K. Pod and Prisoner.
Oh, hi. I am Joey, and I am playing Frederick Hobbs, the Haunted Veteran.
Ooh. Awesome. Awesome. Tristan, can you tell us a little bit about what we're doing today?
Yeah, so we're here today to play Ballad Hunters. This is a tabletop role-playing game set in England and Scotland in the year 1813. Points of reference for the era include Pride and Prejudice, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, The Madness of King George, The Luddites, and the Napoleonic Wars. For the rich...
That's such a smorgasbord.
It's
a very
1813.
specific.
I'm literally reading Pride and Prejudice right now.
So this might be a very different experience from Pride and Prejudice, because for the rich, this is a time of splendor and elegance, but for everyone else, times are hard, and this game is ultimately about the everyone else part of the spectrum. Across England and Scotland, the folk ballads of the common people are coming to life. Where ballads are sung, sometimes the lyrics take hold of people, forcing them to act out the events of the song. Enchanted victims take on the roles of characters in the ballads. Imagery and danger from the songs manifest supernaturally. You are amateur folklorists working as agents in service to the government. Your boss is Walter Scott in far-off Edinburgh. The future author of Ivanhoe is the government's point man on this ballad crisis. He needs you to anticipate these events, mitigate the damage they cause, and help people where you can. The fact that these events are occurring is not a secret, but neither is it common knowledge. Most people believe very strongly in fairies, angels, and devils, and would not be surprised to learn that ballads coming to life is possible, though they'd certainly prefer that it not happen to them. This is usually the part, I'm going to run this like I run a con game. This is usually the part of the con game where I talk about the X card and lines and veils. I believe we're all familiar with the X card. We'll play with X card rules. For lines and veils stuff, just one thing I want to bring up real quick is what I have prepped for this adventure does deal with themes of depression. So please let me know if that is a line or a veil for anyone at this table. All right.
Nope.
So
I have a very important line with horses and ponies being injured. It sounds like a joke, but it is actually like a legit thing. I use it as an example, but
no, that's a fabulously useful thing to know. I do not have any intention that there will be a horse or a pony appearing in this adventure, but that's a common role-playing thing to come up. So thank you very much for telling me about it.
And I have a line with child death.
Okay. All right, good to go.
All right. Fantastic.
So you all have already picked your pre-generated characters. And this is the part where I talk about the rules. So you will note that on your character sheet, you have 7 abilities, 2 of which are crossed off. Sometimes it will come to pass that your character will attempt something. Yes. Sometimes it will come to pass that your character will attempt something where it is not clear whether you would succeed or fail, and failure might be interesting. When this happens, I will say something like, go ahead and roll me athletics, or roll me an athletics test. You'll look down on your character sheet. You'll make sure that that ability is not one of the 2 that is crossed out. If it's not crossed out, you'll roll a d6, And usually you're trying to get a 4 or higher. So on a 4 or higher, you will succeed. On a 3 or lower, it means that you fail and something interesting happens. If the ability is one of the two that's crossed out, that means that you fail the roll automatically. Having that ability crossed out does not necessarily mean that your character is incompetent at that thing, just that you can't rely on it in a crisis. The next thing that we are going to talk about is compass verses. So each of your characters carries on your person something called a compass. This compass was an object that happened to be on your person the first time you encountered a ballad coming to life. And something about that imbued that object with a little bit of ballad magic. One of the things that this does is your compass will direct you to the next time and place that a ballad is going to come to life. This is our plot device to make sure that the party is always in the place where interesting things are going to happen. The other thing, though, is that your compass has within it a single verse from a ballad. And once per session, for free, you can cause that verse to come to life. You can cause imagery from that verse to manifest in the game world. And the way that works is you say, hey, Tristan, I think my compass verse is applicable to this situation, right? We're facing an obstacle. I think that imagery from this verse manifesting would really help us out here. And let me tell everybody at the table what my compass verse is and how I see this going. And I am almost certainly going to say, yeah, that sounds great. That's exactly how it goes. I do technically have the ability to be like, it's going to go a little differently than that, but like that almost never comes up. And I've literally never had it come up where I've just straight up nicked something. It just, play with fun people and bad stuff doesn't happen. I don't know what to tell you. So there is a D100 table of compass verses, which all of you have rolled on 3 times before the camera's turned on. Take this opportunity to choose which of those 3 compass verses that you rolled is inside your compass. Which one of those 3 you can cause to manifest once for free over the course of our adventure today.
I think I got the perfect one, and I'm sad.
I'm really upset because all 3 men are very, very good, and I want them all. So how dare you?
Yeah, I'm like, do I want to be able to do this or this or this is really cool.
Yeah.
I think here's the thing: is the one I have. I think is gonna be so. It's like, do I go in? Like, do I go with the theme of a character, or do I pick something crazy like that feels like it has more utility?
Like, I feel really bad. Like, the one that I'm probably picking would
Tristan?
be really good for your character, but also like, it's a good one to have. Anyways.
I think I'm gonna go in line with my character.
Okay. Tristan, do we share them right now, or do you want us to hold them back and just like?
I would be
surprised?
delighted if all 4 of you would share what your compass verse is.
I wish I remembered any of the child
My
ballads.
compass verse is 98.
Oh, and then go ahead and read the verse to us.
Hold on. I've got to find my source line. Estuary. That's the source line for estuary. Come fetch me some of your father's gold and some of your mother's fee, and 2 of the best nags out of the stable where they stand 30 and 3. And that is from Lady Isabel in the Elf Knight Child's Ballad 4.
I wish I remembered the
I'm
child
gonna need an
ballad.
assist here, bud.
Oh,
So here's 1.
okay.
All right, I'm gonna read mine then.
That is very
I
good.
rolled one of my lucky numbers, actually 67. So, her teeth were all like tether stacks, her nose like club or maul, and I know nothing she appeared to be, but the fiends that are in hell. King Henry, Child Ballad 32.
You did not really roll 6, 7.
I did.
Okay, do you want to shut?
It's
people
also
down?
okay.
Or
So
do you wanna
Right.
calm
one,
people?
I am a
Or-
traumatized teacher teaching young children right now in the world,
And also a parent.
and also a parent. So 6, 7, but also I have a 67 Barracuda, so that is actually before the madness. That is 6, 7. It was actually one of my.
That's
lucky
right. I
numbers.
forgot about your Barracuda. That's awesome.
It's so hard. It depends on
I
what
know.
we do.
All right. Who
You
else
guys,
has
we
a
can
Barracuda?
you're talking over all of us.
Sorry, we're consulting. I have 35. I think I've settled on 35. liars rely on full good men, so will they do on me. I would not wish to be the man that liars on would not lie.
Ooh.
Do I know what it's gonna do yet? No. Do I like that I get to say lie? Yes.
It's basically saying liars only lie to good men, and they don't lie to me.
All right, and Joey, what is your?
I think I'm gonna go with 71. Can I do this accent? Oh there. When Flora with her fragrant flowers bedecked with earth so trim and gay, and Neptune with his dainty showers came to present the month of May.
That's very nice. I like your source line too.
Thank you. It's Andrew Barton, Child Ballad 167.
And
cool.
now feels like as good a time as any to mention that child ballads are the source material for Ballad Hunters. For the folks who aren't familiar, child ballads are so named not because they are ballads for children, but because they were compiled by Harvard folklorist Francis James Child in the late 1800s. But today is going to be a first because at the request of the people at the stable, the adventure that we're going to be running is not going to be based on a child ballad. Of course, Ballad Hunters works just fine with other songs, but you know everything in the books is a child ballad, so this is a fun departure for me. You will notice on your character sheet that beside each of the 5 abilities that is not crossed out, there is a checkbox, an unchecked checkbox. There are 3 different things that you can check a box to do to get a benefit. And I apologize. 1 second. I'm going to mute myself.
No problem. All right, so mine are on my character sheet. Say cruel, folklore, kind, lower class, and upper class.
And I can do athletics, folklore, kind, lower class, or skullduggery.
I feel like I should just tell you the ones I can't do. I mean, I can do the regular suite. I can't do athletics. I don't do that. I don't jump. And I'm not cruel.
Well, sounds like I've better jump.
Yeah. I also cannot do athletics, and I can't do skullduggery.
It's fine. I've got us covered on athletics. Athletics, cruel, folklore, kind, and skullduggery.
Nice.
No
All
lower
right.
class or upper class.
I'm an autodidact, so I feel like folklore is something I should definitely select.
Yes. Sometimes, things that you can, benefits that you can gain from ticking a checkbox. Sometimes it will come to pass that I will call for a roll, and you will look at this roll and you'll say, oh, geez, it is really important that I succeed on that roll. Cool. Tick the box next to that ability, and you will automatically succeed on the roll. If the box is already ticked, you're SOL, but
Got it.
tick the box and you automatically succeed. Sometimes it may come to pass that I will call for a roll, you will fail the roll, and you will realize as you stare at the number on that die, oh geez, I really should have ticked that box. Cool. You can retroactively tick 2 boxes.
Ooh.
One must be beside the roll that you just made. The other can be beside one other ability, and I'll ask you to kind of briefly role play how that other ability helped you pull the fat from the fire.
Nice.
But that ticking checkboxes to automatically succeed on rolls is thing the first. Thing the second is you can make your compass verse come to life again in the same session, because it may come to pass that you've used your compass verse because, oh man, there's a really cool thing I can do with my compass verse here. It's great. And then later on in the session, you're like, oh man, we are facing another obstacle. And this one, oh, it's an even better fit for my compass verse. Well, cool. You can still make it come to life again. You just have to tick a checkbox. Ideally, a relevant one. Folklore is always relevant.
Amazing.
And the third thing is confirming a compelling hypothesis. Now, before I describe this, I will mention real quick, because this is a one-shot, though you have 5 empty checkboxes on your character sheet, you will only be able to tick 3 of them in this session. You don't have to decide what they are right now, but just know that you are going to be limited, because this is one shot, to 3 checkboxes. Questions about anything we've described so far before I describe confirming a compelling hypothesis?
Do you not think so?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Do we need to know what constitutes a success or not, or is it set on based on the difficulty of the task?
Almost always 4 or better will succeed on a D6. Sometimes that number may be higher, and I will certainly tell you before. So this is the final piece of rules, and then we'll jump right into play. Confirming a compelling hypothesis. So not all tables wind up using this, right? The deal is you're going to be in interesting, complicated, messy situations, and you're going to be trying to figure out what's going on, right? A ballad is going to be coming to life. You're trying to figure out, like, oh, what NPC is playing what role in this ballad? You know, oh, I'm seeing some weird supernatural nonsense, but like, I need to tie that to the lyrics in the ballad. What's going on here? And you'll be coming up with hypotheses, right? You'll be saying, I think this is what's going on. And some tables are perfectly happy to say, I think this is what's going on, and just run off half-cocked based on their half-baked ideas. And that's awesome, right? We encourage that. Some tables are not interested in doing that. Some tables, and this is also a totally valid way to play, some tables are going to say, you know what? I don't want to take any action until I know for sure that I'm right about what's going on here. Because what if I'm wrong and I take some action and that action makes everything even worse?
And some tables have both Clara and Kimmy at them.
Supposed to be.
I don't know.
Let me confirm a hypothesis.
In such a case, you can say, Tristan, I would like to confirm a compelling hypothesis. And then you describe your hypothesis. You say, hey, this is what I think is going on right here. And then you provide the evidence for it. You say, hey, this is why I think this is what's going on. This is, you know, this lines up with that. This weird thing that I'm seeing lines up with these lyrics in the song. And if what you're saying makes sense, right? If your hypothesis is well supported by this evidence, I will say, you are correct. This is me confirming your compelling hypothesis. I'm compelled by your argument and by your evidence. Go ahead.
All right.
Give me shit talking to me.
So
Sorry about that. I threw my back out earlier today, and so I'm going to be periodically suddenly going on mute so that I don't say a bunch of swears
That's
on the stream.
love you.
But
we're going to swear a little bit. So every once in
a
a while.
little bit. Yeah. Anyway, so you will note that what I didn't say was, oh, your hypothesis lines up with the notes that I had prepared. Therefore, you are correct. It ain't like that. It's your evidence is compelling. So if you have a bunch of really good evidence for something that is not what I intended, cool, you're correct, right? This is a way for you to fundamentally change the nature of the storyline because you've identified a bunch of evidence for something that I didn't intend. We're not here to play the game. Guess what the GM is thinking? That game is awful. That is a terrible game. We're not here for that. But that also then means if your hypothesis lines up with what I have prepared, but your evidence is bad, right? Like you're just kind of throwing stuff out there. Cool. I'm not going to.
Sorry, the description gives, it's like Brenda Wood Bay. Was it in the Happy Jack server we were talking about mystery solving?
Yeah.
And like whether it was going to be, you know, your evidence is compelling versus guess what the GM is thinking?
Yeah. And this is a good
Yeah.
middle
And
ground.
so Ballad Hunters definitely tries to have its cake, to eat its cake and have it too. I'm trying to train myself to use that construction of the phrase. Eat your cake and have it too, I think works a lot better. But
It is more logical of what you're trying to express, frankly, but yes.
Because yeah, if you have cake, of course you're going to eat it.
Right, but
Right.
like you want to eat it, but then also have it to eat later.
I have never understood that phrase.
I do. I like
so
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
Ballad Hunters is trying to have it both ways, and so that is what confirming a compelling hypothesis looks like. And so that's all the rules. Who has questions for me here?
amazing.
I wanna
I'm
know
sure
what
I'll
it is.
ask again as we play. I
Of
will
course.
But I think that's awesome. I
Mm-hmm.
like that we have like our set kind of stats. I love that they're like not the normal like ones, that they're very unique to the game. And I like that we kind of get to like activate as necessary. That's a great mechanic.
I'm just happy I get to dust off this accent. I never get to use it.
Why did I cast everybody who has good accent?
I don't have a good
never said it was a
accent.
good accent.
Listen, my degree is rotting in its frame, and I'd like to use it once in a while.
I will not know what I'm confused on until I confidently get it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so feel free to jump in too, Tristan. If we're doing something wrong, feel free to correct us.
Yeah.
All right. Should we go around real quick? We said our characters and like their little like taglines. Do we want to say a little bit more about them before we get started? Is that
go
important?
for it.
Okay. I guess I'll start since that was my idea. Go me. So I am Lady Jean Ingram, she, her. Is everyone all right if my husband has recently passed?
That
Okay.
works for me.
All right. So I am like now a dowager. He's recently passed, and the problem is since I cannot inherit, it's all gone to my son, who's a little bit of a snobby brat. And I'm really worried he's going to discover that I've been I'm married into this wealth, and I've been under my dear departed husband's nose, been channeling our wealth to serve like the causes of like other classes and like fighting the like class wars to worthy causes. And I'm really worried that someone's going to figure that out as they do the books to figure out the inheritance. It's fine. It's fine. But in the meantime, I'm channeling as much money as possible as fast as I can before
Love
like
it.
they
If you
find me.
spend it before you die, then they can't catch you.
Right.
You'll be
right.
Yeah.
That's right. There you go. That's my plan.
Those are the rules.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I'm an amateur folklorist. All right.
Oh, yes, that's me. So I am, I'm actually a servant. I raise cattle for the Lord, for the local liege lord. But he doesn't really care that they're necessarily entertained. So I just take a book with me and I just read the entire day while they're grazing. And so I've read the Bible several times. I've read all the books I could possibly can. I taught myself to read just by sitting under a tree with a book. And so I often will I can kind of see things coming. I know when stuff's gonna happen, and I know when I kind of just know things. I drink and I know things, but except I don't drink. I just raise cattle. But
She, her?
yeah, but nobody. I've kind of got that she, her. Yeah, Rosie Grace, and I've kind of got that Cassandra thing going on, where like nobody really believes me until I'm proven to be correct.
I wrote down Cassandra. That wasn't the name you had.
Rosie Grace. Rosie Grace O'Malley.
I picked this accent and I picked this playbook, which is really just that's on me. I'm Kempy K, she, her as well, and we're playing a pardoned prisoner, mayhap an ex-criminal. Well, a current criminal. Law is a state of mind, you see. Really,
Oh, she's winding up.
they change per situation you're in, and frankly, it really is what they can enforce or punish. And it happened that there was always someone else to catch, and then there wasn't. So I've been working for the government now with this Ballad Hunter thing to because it's that, or I guess die.
Is that a death, is it? Or death. So my choice is or death.
It seems like my choices of this are death. So
Thank you
it's
for
felt
flying
more-
Church of England.
it's felt more preferable. I don't really like my chances on the other side either.
I'm sorry, what were your pronouns? I forgot to read.
She, her, it's
She, her,
fine.
okay.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god, I'm sweating already.
All right. So I'm going to do this without the accent because I need to find it again. But so I'm playing Frederick Hobbs, he, him. Like I said, he was a haunted veteran who served in the Peninsular War in Spain against Napoleon. And he saw some shit. He had to deal with a lot of the horrors of war and has decided that he never wants to go back, ever, again, but also doesn't want to lose his pension. So he found this is a great way to still be serving without leaving and the fighting and the killing again. Don't make me do the killing again. No thanks. I like stories, 'cause stories, good things happen and the bad things happen to the bad people, and it's great and that makes sense. And war isn't like that. So I don't want to go back. No thanks.
What say you to all the ballads about war?
I don't know them.
All right.
I don't know her.
I don't even know her. That's all right.
That's not real.
I've got those for you. I'm just end out parts you don't want to hear about.
All right. That's our ballad hunting crew. An old lady,
All right.
a cowherder, a criminal, and a haunted vet.
Criminal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ex criminal.
Ex-criminal.
Yeah,
Lot of
emphasis
listening.
surely on the X.
She was on a break.
We're on a break. me and Larceny, you see.
All right, so we begin. It's April in southern Scotland. You are on the southern shore of the Firth of Forth, an inlet of the wild ocean near Edinburgh. Your compasses indicate that the next ballad to come to life will be sung somewhere out on the wind-tossed sea between the shore and the island known as the Bass Rock. You see a trio of well-dressed individuals negotiating down by the shore with a fisherman, probably for the use of the fisherman's boat. What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to since I'm like from the upper class, like how well dressed are they? I'm going to evaluate like, are they upper class? Are they middle class? Are they charlatans faking having money?
And
Ooh, what?
I'm sorry to back up. Do we know each other yet?
Yes,
Or-
you
Okay.
all
Yeah.
know each other. You have worked together.
Gotcha.
This is not your first rodeo.
Cool. Excellent. So you're gonna see what
I'm
they're.
the money, and I am going to see, are they really well off? Are they kind of well off? Are they faking being well off?
So two of them are men who are dressed as members of what in this period would be known as the middling classes. Perhaps on the wealthier end of it, but not. They're not gentry.
They're not gentlemen
certainly
of
not
leisure.
peers. They are in fact not gentlemen of leisure. They they are people who have to work for a living, but maybe not with their hands.
Okay.
But the third person is a woman dressed in very current fashion. She is by the style of her dress, she is someone of your again, by the style of dress, she is someone of your standing.
Okay.
You're standing.
My standing. I mean, do I know her? Would I know her possibly?
That is a fun question. Whereabouts is Jean Ingram from geographically?
The place
Hertfordshire.
where there's where there's land,
I'm
Hurricanes
reading.
hardly happen.
I'm reading Pride and Prejudice.
landed people. Yes, that sound like me. That is where I am from.
I guess the fundamental question is, are you from around here?
Probably
if you're
not.
from
If we're
Hertfordshire, you are on the exact wrong end of the island.
yeah, no, definitely. I probably would not. I don't see her as a northern gal, as it were. Is that right? Am I guessing right? I'm smart. Sure, I'm from Hertfordshire.
Yes, sure.
where I'm
It's
for.
close to London. That's what I know.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
All of my
All right, so then no, you do not recognize this woman.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to relay. what I learned to them.
I feel like it would be a conceit that I've adopted that I am your lady servant. Are you comfortable playing
that'd
that?
be great. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
fantastic.
Super fun.
Yeah. My lady, do you know them?
I do not. The two are working class, and the third is I have not made her acquaintance as of yet.
Well, they're not going to hit on themselves. I don't know. I don't have to. I'm gonna.
Roll to see if I get laid.
I don't like what I'm doing either. I'm going to barrel forward if we're going to continue reconning otherwise.
Nope, that's fine. Go. I feel like we're all like
This'll be
waiting
fun.
for this.
Yeah, absolutely. Just full Artful Dodger swagger, slightly nicer clothes. I hope the Queen of England I hope actually Walter Scott pays me. Okay.
He does.
Thank
Landed
God.
gentryman. He's got the money.
Hello, Governor. What the fuck?
You just did that with your whole chest.
Hello, Governor. What the fuck? Is that what you said?
Only comes out of my mouth, Sam is swearing. I'm fine.
So the three people look at you with some, I guess 4 people, because there's also the fisherman who I neglected, who looks like a fisherman and is dressed like a fisherman, and you can tell this guy's a fisherman.
That one is a fisherman.
So the 4 people, they look at you with some surprise, and they say, yes, we are otherwise occupied. Is there something you need, or?
I actually didn't think that far. We're looking for oddities. Well, all right. It's like this actually. Have you noticed anything really weird happening in this area?
Weird how? Weird is a bit of a strange question.
Have you seen music coming to life?
Wait, what?
I was trying to not lead with that part.
Says the in fact all the 3 of them who are not the fishermen all say, oh, are you involved with that business with Walter Scott?
Yes,
Indeed.
Yes, we're also with the government. We also have heard about this business. Oh, we're not with that business. No, we are. We're with the Lighthouse Commission. But no, we are.
What's the
And they
lighthouse
kind of
commission?
look you over, Kempy, you disreputable criminal, you. They kind of look you over and say, and this is the woman with some money, who says, I didn't realize that Mr. Scott was casting such a wide net for his agents.
I come with a certain set of skills. They're all actually very nice skills. I had to look at my sheet again.
I'm gonna approach at this point because it looks like someone is floundering.
You're so lucky you're here in person with me.
I've missed you so
I
much.
missed you so much.
So, I think what my compatriot here is trying to say is, what are you doing then? Like, but looking at them being members of a Lighthouse Commission, is that something as a soldier, like, do I know about this commission? Is it regimented? Like, is it a department of the military? Like, what is?
Is it a lighthouse or is it like a lighthouse?
I would say, sure, why not? You know about the Lighthouse Commission.
Okay.
The Lighthouse Commission is what it sounds like. It is a small little like service of the government, and it is responsible for lighthouses. The one of the men kind of looks you up and down and says, you carry yourself like a soldier. Are you in the army? Are you in the service?
I was, but now I'm here.
Well, it's good to make your acquaintance. I am Captain Riggs, at sea captain, merchant captain.
I'm going to take my ADHD
Merchant
meds.
captain.
Sorry about that. Yes, I am. I'm Captain Riggs, merchant captain, retired now. I'm contributing to my country through my services here with the Lighthouse Service. But it's good to meet you. Also are working with Mr. Scott.
Well, yeah. I'm Lieutenant Frederick Hobbs, and I'm here with these folks and investigating what may be needing sets to rights.
Well, it's a real pleasure to make your acquaintance. I remember one time when, I was, oh boy, this would have been 35 years ago, and we were sailing the Minch. And have you ever heard of the Blue Men of the Minch? And he launches into what is so in real life, I'm a Navy vet, and in the Navy, the term is a sea story. He launches into a sea story, which you all can tell is not going anywhere useful or interesting.
Is it something that I would enjoy though to collect with my
Oh God,
avarice
yes.
and greed for stories? All right,
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So I'm definitely like at the edge of my seat going, and then what happened? Oh, he fell overboard.
So he tells you a story about meeting the Blue Men of the Minch. The Minch being a body of water off the northwest coast of mainland Scotland. It's mentioned in the Mingulay boat song, and the Blue Men of the Minch are a lot what they sound like. But when you meet them, they stick up out of the water. And the water isn't like at neck level or chest level, it's at waist level. And yeah, he tells you a story about encountering the Blue Men of the Minch, and they didn't say anything, and it was all very strange. And sounds a lot like this ballad stuff that he's heard ballads are coming to life. And boy, he will just keep going unless someone interrupts him.
I think Jean has like sat on something nearby, and I think she legit old lady dozes off. Like, so there's just like this slightly like small snoring happening near the middle and end of this story.
I've been faking her servant long enough that I'm like, my lady, does it tax you so?
Have we found the song yet? Oh, he's still talking.
I found this song. I don't know if it's this song.
Okay. Well then. Should we do something? Yeah.
What were you wanting with this fisherman then? Is the fisherman a lighthouse?
The fisherman is not a lighthouse. This is. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Griggs, Captain. Oh, okay. This is Mr. Griggs. And we were just negotiating use for him to carry us out to the Bass Rock. There has been some suggestion that we might erect a lighthouse on the Bass Rock for the purposes of safeguarding shipping into Edinburgh. That reminds me of a time when I was sailing into Edinburgh.
Very quickly, there is something in the water between where we are now and that rock that our tools have told us is potentially there's going to be some weirdness happening. Would there be any possibility of you putting us on your boat on the way over just to see if we could?
I have money.
Suss this out.
Would you like money, young fisherman?
Pretend like I just said that.
Captain Riggs, goes to answer, and then the other man from the middling classes, interrupts him and says, "Yes, that sounds fine. There is plenty of room in the fishing boat."
Excellent. Wonderful.
Oh, that's mine opens up so much doors.
I love that trick.
Sorry, I'm live tweeting, and I just live tweeted the fisherman is not a lighthouse.
So I'm going to like reach in and like pull out like a small bag of coins, and they're like a little velvet pouch, like pre-made, like because I'm sure we do this a lot.
You pre-count your bribes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
One brab, two
Don't
brab,
you?
red brab, blue brab.
and I'm going to like sort of like shady side eye this other rich woman who clearly was like, why didn't you take care of this already? And I'm going to like toss it to the fisherman.
She kind of holds up a hand to you before you toss it, and is like, please, let's not worry about this. It's fine. It's fine. Mrs. Mays.
Mrs. Maisel.
Maze.
Well, Mrs. Maisel, Lady Ingram, and I do think it is very important for us to redistribute wealth from the upper class to the lower class. This fisherman deserves more money than he was previously engaged for taking more people.
Yeah.
She gives you the stinkiest eye. You sound like one of those Luddites. You know, we've been hanging them around here. Not that you're a Luddite, of course. You're much too well bred, but that talk, that sounds like Luddite talk.
How dare you besmirch my lady? She would never be this Luddite you speak of, and I will not hear of it.
That's fine. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Mazery.
Mrs. Mazery may have her opinions, and she can take it up with the Ingram estate. Lord Ingram.
Well, can't she swim?
We should probably take to the sea. I'm sure that there are more stories to be heard as we're drifting across the waves for some amount of time. Shall we be off, as it were?
I suppose.
Suits me.
Yeah, let's go.
Lady Clarence.
Mrs. Mazery bites her tongue. With the name Mazery, by the by, Eugene, you think you know which family this woman is from. They are there is a Mazery family in this area, very rich, but not landowning rich, right? So they're the wrong kind of rich.
New money.
Yeah, new money. Probably significantly richer than your family, but again, the wrong kind. And they own textile mills. And the Luddites that have been mentioned. So the Luddites today, of course, the term Luddite just means someone who doesn't like technology. The Luddite risings in 1812 and 1813 were a workers' revolt against the mechanization of the textile industry. As new machines were coming online, things like power looms that were doing the work that previously had taken many workers to do. And in particular, the work that was being taken over by the machines was good paying work. It had been good jobs that were now being done by these machines. So it was driving down wages across the board, lowering standards of living. And so a bunch of workers said, we are not going to take this. And they started smashing machines with hammers and setting fire to factories. And this was a serious enough problem that actually, even though the war with Napoleon was going on, troops were recalled from the continent to suppress the Luddite risings in 1812 and 1813. It is important to note, as we say this in 2026, where there are certainly perhaps parallels that may be relevant, that the Luddite risings accomplished exactly nothing, not a damn thing. They went nowhere. They burned so many factories, they smashed so many machines, and it accomplished nothing whatsoever. So kind of a depressing story for us to learn from our ancestors. But yeah, a bunch of Luddites got hanged. And so presumably this Mrs. Mazery has her reasons to not be pro-Luddite.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly.
I'm going to clearly just start walking forward and push kind of gently, but push everyone else out of the way and go onto the boat first and take the nicest seat.
I'm going to officiously follow behind her and just kind of
Bring up the rear as usual.
Thank
usual.
you. No, never mention it, Mum. No, really.
All right.
We could burn more factories.
So you guys get in the boat and you all sail in a big group over the water. And as you guys are sailing over towards the Bass Rock, oh my God, it's so big. It's like a quarter mile across. It's surrounded by cliffs up to 350 feet high. It's a huge ass rock. As you guys cross, your companions from the lighthouse service, there's kind of nothing to do but talk. And Captain Riggs, he shares a fun story, perhaps also relevant to Rosie Grace, about how there used to be a reef out here, not like a coral reef, like a rock reef, but that it was moved by Saint Baldred, who had a chapel out on the Bass Rock. And but how Captain Riggs, he's never been entirely convinced that Saint Baldred got all the rocks. That maybe there are still some out here. The quiet fella ultimately introduces himself. His name is Erskine. He is an engineer, and he is very interested to see the ruins out on the Bass Rock, to see how the salt and the spray has damaged those buildings out on the Bass Rock. No further information about buildings out on the Bass Rock, but very interested because that will be relevant for lighthouse stuff. And Mrs. Maisry just complains. She just complains about how repetitive the hangings are. And at least someone escaped a hanging once, and that was interesting.
I'm just sitting so still and so quietly, more quietly than any of our group has ever seen me just quietly seethe, because the options are push this woman over the side of the boat or behave, and one of them is going to get me in trouble.
And I'm just
vibrating.
making eyes at everybody, just like, are you okay? Just being very judgy.
There's a relevant gif in the happy checks.
The gif of you two like looking at each other, that's what I am doing.
We don't have to role play it all out, but Jean is like fuming, but in that like higher class, like
Ooh.
absolutely overly polite. Like in the South nowadays, it would be like, bless your heart. Like in that, so like, and like just asking her all these like pointed questions. Wow, it must be so nice to have money now. Isn't it nice? Oh, it's just been since your father. Oh, your grandfather. Well, that does seem so cute and recent. Like, just like knife after knife in like the nicest old like wealthy woman way possible.
Well, I remember before your family was.
I've been rich since before your family ever became rich, and it's just me by myself. Like, amazing.
So I think
Yeah, and there's this interesting thing with the class dynamics in Britain, and in particular in this period, where it's not even necessarily the age of the money, it's the origin of the money.
Mm-hmm.
Money derived through trade is like less than.
Yeah, it's
whereas
working money.
derived because somebody pays rents on farmland that you own. Oh, that's the good stuff.
Yes.
That's great. That's what makes you a member of the gentry.
Yeah, and just
Gentry.
which,
like, yeah.
as an American is just kind of wild to me.
Yeah, but definitely like, oh yes, it must be so nice to have that working money. And oh, I remember when my husband's great grandfather met King Henry, the whichever there was at that time. There's so many. And obviously she knows. But and just like that gentle, not so gentle, like just barbing over and over. Again. Just over and over. Like she knows she cannot push her over. Probably just because the only thing that's stopping her is physically she cannot. At this point, she's very old and frail and has no athletics. But
Like, Frederick has just one hand as like, as Kempy's just like, I could do it. I could push
she
it.
like does the little like, not yet. Like the little.
You're right, Miss
But
Cliffs.
I do think what Frederick will do is, if able, to subtly like, oh no, the hem of her dress sitting in a bucket of fish guts. How sad for you. Oh, what happened to your parasol? It's sitting in a bucket of fish guts.
How sad for her.
How sad for you. Oh no, your lace is caught up in some hooks in line. How sad for you.
So that is amazing. I love every little bit of this. Frederick Hobbs, please roll me skullduggery.
Oh no. Okay.
Can you do that?
I can. This is one of my things.
Now you only mark it if you like use the extra boost on it, right?
Right.
Okay.
I have a skill.
That's a 6, baby.
Yeah. All right. So you managed to really do a number on this woman's dress without her realizing that it was you that did it.
Wild.
Excellent work. And as you guys cross over, Captain Riggs sings a song. He sings another song about crossing over the water to an island. And ordinarily, of course, if we were playing together at the table, we would all sing the song because, by God, if you're going to play an RPG adventure about singing a song with your friends around a table, like, yes, sing the song. Singing with your friends is awesome. But, cough, cough, while I might not be there, I do believe that the people who are on video right now do, in fact, know this song. So take it away, y'all.
All right.
As Claire slowly.
Is it time? Is it time?
Is it, I was
Not
like,
a slow man, though.
am I still in tune?
Yeah, hold on. This is a double-stringed instrument. You do you. For once, I'm not the one out of two.
Oh dear, where is that? There it is. That's what I need. Okay.
So much of this game is... Oh, we are in tune.
Are we ready? Sing me a song of a lass that is gone, sake of that lass be I. Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Moon was a stern, room on the port, egg on the starboard bow. Glory of song glowed in my soul. Where is that glory now? Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Sake of that lass be I. Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Give me again all that was there. Give me the sun that shone. Give me the eyes, give me the soul. Give me the love that's gone. Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Sake of that lass be I. Mary of soul, we sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Mellow and breeze, islands and seas, mountains of rain and sun. All that was good, all that was fair, all that was me is gone. Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Over the sea to sky. We did it.
Ah, I
Nailed it.
love to hear it.
Oh, I can see the screen now.
Hey,
I'd like to point out that that's the third time we've sung that song.
Yes. The other two of which being today.
I've watched Outlander.
Yeah, so that particular song, that is the Skyboat song, particularly the variant of it used as the theme song to the TV show Outlander. The Skyboat song, the more original, recounts the process by which Bonnie Prince Charlie fled from mainland Scotland to the island of Skye after the disastrous Battle of Culloden, and is just an absolute Scottish folk music classic. And so this is the song that is going to come to life in this adventure. Your compasses alert you to the fact that this song is going to come to life and cause problems. And this is the part in the adventure where I ask you, the players, who are the characters in this song, and what do they do? This is the process of us all getting on the same page about what's in these lyrics.
Exciting.
So Mull and Room and A are all cities in Scotland. So
Islands.
Islands, excuse me, not cities, islands. So Mull was astern, Room on the port, Egg on the starboard bow. So that means they were they were ahead of Mull. Room was on the left, and Egg was on the right.
They're in a boat.
They're on a boat.
They're in a boat,
Or an island. Just not the one that's mentioned.
but
I
they're
don't think you can
mentioning
have stern and port. on an
yeah,
island.
that's stern,
It's a
port, and
And also there's the
starboard.
Sky Boat song, the Sky Island song.
Yeah.
Well, he's got us there.
You can't get bullied on two channels at once.
Yeah. But
Everything's possible if you try hard enough.
yeah, it is actually singing about, Prince Charlie like sailing away because he was fleeing. Supposedly he'd actually, like, it's not in the song, but he dressed as a woman actually
Yeah,
to like make his escape. And then he sailed on the boat away after the Battle of Culloden to survive, to live, to fight another day, and to beg Europe for money for more armies.
And
That's not in the song though, so I don't know if that's helpful.
So
that
the
didn't work.
looking at the words, the verses, sing me a song of a lass that is gone, say that, could that lass be I? Merry of soul, we sailed on a day over the sea to sky. So that's kind of hope. Like, sing me that song so I can feel how I used to feel when I knew these old things. And this person that's passed before us, they were really happy about it when they went to Skye. So maybe we can be happy about it.
And traditionally it said lad. Sing me a song of a lad who is gone.
Oh,
because it's supposed to be
yes.
Prince Charlie.
Right.
Right.
That's the one lyric change that Bear McCreary did for the.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense.
That's okay.
No. But the verses are more like contemplative. Like,
Well, the end of the first verse is very like,
where is that glory
yeah,
now?
you're
it's a-
fleeing. It makes more sense now that he's fleeing. Like the glory is gone.
Yeah.
You left it behind you.
It is about loss. It's obviously about loss, but like in a way that is like it will get better, which I like.
And,
it's
like-
not tumultuous. The song is not a particularly like we should let the ballad happen.
Right. Right.
But it is also like about overthrow. Like this person has been overthrown and lost their power, and it's about change in government and people who look fondly back on what used to be and are fleeing to hopefully fight another day.
All that was good, all that was fair, all that was me is gone.
Yeah.
Oh. Loss of identity after being dethroned, deported.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Deposed.
deposed, that's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
Also, he was kind of a dick, but
Yeah, he was kind of a dick.
Isn't most aristocracy.
not me.
Not when I'm a peach when I play the aristocracy.
How's that, Tristan? Have we broken it down enough?
I love it. I am convinced.
Okay.
Oh,
So
and then the second verse, though, we haven't really gone into that at all. Do we need to? Or I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, my degree's gonna go mold
kidding. No,
again.
thank you.
Okay.
For those listening, Claire has a degree in folk musicology.
No,
Or
it's theater, but I am applying to ethnomusicology with a anyway. I'm applying to that, but yeah, no, my degree is actually
Good
in
luck.
theater, but dramaturgy and stuff.
Yeah.
So, given your character's experience, you have some idea, some sense of what to expect. Some nearby people will take on roles from the song in a sort of mind control. They will try to do in real life what their characters did in the song. Imagery and metaphors from the lyrics will spring into real existence, sometimes out of order, and usually in ways that make it hard to change the story's tragic ending. There are a few tactics that you have seen work to keep innocence safe. First, it's often helpful to figure out what roles are being played by what people. If you know who specifically is going to do something bad, maybe you could stop them from doing it. Second, you can try to anticipate what's going to happen before it happens. Maybe you can make some events from the ballad impossible before they have a chance to occur. Finally, you can turn the lyrics against themselves. If you try to make something happen that goes against the story, but you do it in a way that's consistent with some part of the lyrics. The ballad may help you along. Now, questions about that?
I feel like I will ask when we do.
Yeah.
It's all mostly very logistical on the like, well, none of them are named Charlie, are they?
So your compasses inform you that this song has come to life. They also inform you that this song is going to take a while to build up. It's going to ramp up. It's not going to be some like, oh my God, and now everything's happening all at once. The effects of the song coming to life are going to be understated for a while. That said, there is one immediate thing that you notice, which is that the three lighthouse commissioners now have things growing out of their shoulders.
Oh.
On all three, you see rocks and grass, but each is a little different. Erskine's shoulders are mostly rock. Captain Riggs' shoulders are mostly grass. And Mrs. Maisry has some oak leaves mixed in there.
Well, that's fine.
And the boat is almost to the Bass Rock. What do you all want to do?
Are they? In that way that I'm trying not to be obvious about consulting with a person on a tiny boat, are they turning into islands?
I think so.
I'd like to reference cross-reference my own folklore knowledge with the blue men of Minch and the rocks and the various trees that are now growing. Like if there's meaning that is coming to me.
Could you be more specific? What sort of meaning you're looking for?
I'm looking for could the blue men of Minch caused the rocks and trees to have formed on their shoulders, or is there like a known denizen that does that to people?
Ooh, fun question. So you have never heard of the Blue Men of the Minch leaving the West Coast, and you
Okay.
are on the East Coast.
Okay.
So that is at least something.
Okay.
As to are there denizens? Man, this is Scotland. There are denizens.
Okay.
You can guarantee that. Any denizens that like cause people to display island-like traits, none are immediately springing to mind.
On a completely, totally logical and absolutely not at all stupid idea, Frederick and I are going to bodily try to rotate the the three of these. Would like to rotate these three companions to see if we can mess with their locations.
So that they can be port, stern, and starboard bow.
You want them not that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are they
We want
currently that? Is that?
That's what I was gonna ask. Like,
All stern. See what happens.
So, what a fun question about their positions. Yes, one of them is astern, one of them is port, one of them is starboard. But when you go in, so actually, hold up. So here's the deal with this particular kind of information gathering, because it sounds like that's ultimately what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Is you're trying to do some experimentation, see what happens, learn by doing that. So Ballad Hunters is a gumshoe game. And one of the core rules of gumshoe is that the players always get the clue. So you're going to get the clue. But I am allowed to ask for a roll to see if there are consequences for what you're doing.
Oh, no,
so how are you going to
consequences.
go about, you are going to succeed in getting them to rotate around. The question is, how are you going to go about doing that? And then FYI, I'm probably going to call for a roll to see how that goes for you.
Can I just ask really quick? What are the which are the trees or the plants on the stern, port, and starboard people as they are now?
So I'm just going to go ahead and give to you that because this is the way I wrote it in my notes, and I think we're all getting at the same thing here. That Erskine's shoulders are mostly rock. And you know through you are an autodidact, but you are very widely read. You know that the island of Egg, or how we're pronouncing it, is a rocky island. Captain Riggs's shoulders are mostly grass, and you know that Room is a grassy island. And Mrs. Maisry has some oak leaves mixed into her shoulders, and you do know that Mool is more forested than the other two.
I love a gumshoe game. So to that end, I think Frederick and I are going to exchange a look, and then I would like to use skullduggery to make this more of a like a you know when like a pickpocket will like jostle you a little bit and then just to distract you while they're grabbing something.
Oh, absolutely.
I would like to use skullduggery for that, and then you want to just...
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little athletics. I think because we still got a ways to go on this trip, right? Like the boat is still kind of a decent way away.
You're pretty close to arriving.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, we're just gonna... I'm going to strip off my shirt and challenge one of the lighthouse keepers to a bit of friendly fisticuffs to get us entertain the group as we approach the boat or approach the island. So,
All right. How many abs?
all of them.
All of them.
How many what abs?
Abs.
Yes.
Oh my. All right. Well,
All right.
Now he's hot.
I am going to call for a skullduggery roll by Clara, or excuse me, by Kempy K, to see if you manage to move these guys around while Frederick Hobbs is doing this kind of surprising thing.
I don't want to roll
Captain Riggs is, of course, retired. So he's just like, he laughs and he says,
Riggs.
oh, in my day, it would have been so much fun. That reminds me of a fist fight on the second ship that I ever sailed aboard.
oh Lord.
Great. And I'll just lift him. I'll lift him out of the way so that me and the other guy can tussle, but like also lift him and put him in a different position.
Riggs, you're too old for this story.
And
Excuse me.
Erskine just looks at you with contempt.
Oh.
Erskine looks at you like that is the stupidest thing he's ever heard. Just like a withering, cold gaze.
What's the matter? You scared?
I bet he is.
Okay. You know what? Rather than the skullduggery, because I haven't heard what the result is, so that result, even if it was rolled, don't tell me. It hasn't happened. Because of how the scene is going, instead I'm going to call for cruel. And I'm going to call for cruel on the part of Frederick Hobbs and Jean Ingram. So both of you roll
and you
me
both got
cruel.
it.
And if either of you succeed, then you will have gotten him to do this thing.
I need
That's
you
a
to know.
4,
I was
BB.
gonna say, does one of you want to maybe tick your box?
Oh, I succeeded,
Okay.
but
I'm
then
good.
you rolled for me.
We got
I did
a 4.
not.
Okay.
You
I said it too quietly. I said it behind my fan like a true aristocrat. Oh, but he is afraid.
All right, so this is amazing. So he tries to cut you down with a look, and you guys cut him down with your words. And so he puts up his dukes. And you, as a battle-hardened killer, can tell this guy has no idea what he's doing. No clue what he's doing. But you have succeeded at shaming him into being willing to get involved in this fist fight. And in the process, as the two of you begin circling one another, and one of these folks has already been moved, and other people in the boat are moving to get out of the way of whatever this is, you all notice that the people with like weird island stuff stay consistent, right? Even as they move, who is playing what island has not changed.
In my defense, I don't feel like the lady... I think this is an improvement. I'm just saying.
Do we want fisticuffs to happen right now?
Can you take a punch?
Can I take a punch?
I think it'd be fun.
I'm going to call upon my experience with handling agitated animals and start kind of All right, love. I see you're upset. Perhaps hit him. That's
Sorry.
end scene.
All right.
I'm sorry to take away.
No, you don't. No, that was perfect. I didn't know where I was going after that. So
The boat, the fisherman Griggs pulls up alongside the dock. Technically, the term is a mole, though it's pretty short for a mole. It's basically a stone dock at the Bass Rock, and Frederick, it is when this arrival happens, the fight will have been over. And Frederick, it is entirely up to you how this fight goes. Erskine is so totally outmatched. If you, like, whatever happens here. And if you want him to beat you up, like, you can do that. If you want to beat him up, if you just want this to prolong and for nobody to get hurt and it for just to be kind of a frustrating, pointless experience, you can do that. Literally, however this goes, however you want this to go is how it goes. So
That's
you tell
delightful. I do think I want it to be frustrating. I think that's what, like, it's bob and weave, like letting him try to get hits in and I'm just dodging. I do think he gets one good hit on me and that kind of clicks like, oh, you really want to fight. And then I just one-shot him.
All right. So you one-shot him, and he comes to on the mole, right?
Aw.
People carry him out. They lay him out on the mole. He is not out for very long. He has definitely suffered a concussion, but he, but he's not out for long enough for it to be like, oh, geez, this is a problem.
I'll help him up and offer him, as I'm putting my shirt back on, offer him a swig from my flask. It's kind of a top story prize. Well, yeah,
You've had a flask this whole time?
I was doing this sober.
Now
Are you?
Now I'm not.
with you getting out your flask, I'm like, well, if you're doing it, I get out a book and I start reading.
Jean looks really excited for a moment and then gets really disappointed when you pull it up.
I pull out a book. It has a flask inside.
Perfect. You share with Jean. You share with the rest of the class.
Well,
So you guys have a chance. You're here on the mole, and the fisherman Griggs, he stays with the boat. The three lighthouse commissioners begin scaling the steps, and there's switchbacking steps going up the side of the Bass Rock, and you can see that up at the top there are these ruins, right? It looks almost like the ruins of a castle up at the top. And absolutely everywhere there are birds, white seabirds, gannets. Gannets everywhere. This place is a rookery. It's a place where gannets come to lay their eggs. And it's April. It's nesting season. April is also like the sea is high season, so it's a great time here on the Bass Rock. Just absolutely birds everywhere. That also means bird shit everywhere too. It also means it's so loud. It's so loud here on this island.
And the rocks are white.
And as the three lighthouse commissioners go scaling the steps, cut into the rock, up towards the top of the Bass Rock, like gannets that have made their nests on the stairs, like flap away, just birds everywhere. What would you like to do?
well, this seems like an improvement over Mrs. Misery and being on the boat with her.
Or if I just come with us.
Well, yes, but still, it smells better and it's quieter.
I want to climb the steps. I don't want to do the activity of climbing the steps.
I thought her name was Misery.
Yes, dear, that was the joke. Hello.
Quick question. So the three commissioners are sprouting island life. The fisherman seems totally normal.
Totally normal.
And like not reacting.
Correct.
Okay. And they haven't really done anything to us, or like they're just different looking, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Did they look like they can tell that they have something weird on their shoulders? Are they acting like what the heck? Are they just
Are they giving
like
big
this is
bottom
normal?
energy?
What? Yeah. Do they have just bottom energy?
Midsummer bottom.
Oh God.
They have not given
That
any
too.
indication that they are aware that there's anything funny going on with their shoulders. But the fact that one of them was totally wrecked by Frederick Hobbs is, I think, in and of itself also an interesting data point. Because it means that they haven't like turned to stone or something. Because boy, your hand would have felt that.
True.
Oh, that is an excellent point.
That's why I did it. Research.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all evidence collection.
Retroactively, it was research.
Do we know what I'm sure you said this earlier, and I certainly was paying attention, but remind us, do we know what the ruins are at the top of this rookery, this island?
I don't think that any of you do. Captain Riggs did mention that oh God, what was the saint's name? I have it written down. Wait.
It sounded Welsh.
Saint Baldred did
That's
have
it.
a chapel on the island, but what you're seeing above you looks significantly more like a castle or the ruins of a castle than
That's
it does like a
concern.
chapel.
That's what concerns me, considering what the song's about.
Yes.
Prince, castle.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Perhaps we should.
Based on our previous experience with ballads, but are these like you said the ballads were causing problems and things like that? Would we think that their lives might be in direct danger, like of turning to stone or turning into a tree or things like that? Is that something that can happen if ballads aren't stopped?
You have absolutely seen things like that happen.
Okay, all right.
You remember the one with Rolling of the Stones where there's a ghosts involved? There's so many ghosts involved every time.
I suppose I should be nice to her. She might die soon.
We have
Yeah,
the
and
one
it's-
ghostless ballad.
And it's never the nice songs that come to life. What's up with that? It's always the ones that end sadly.
Consider just one.
All that was me is gone. They might disappear or die or something.
They're gonna turn into islands.
Or that, but all that was them that could be gone. I don't know, but I feel like we should follow.
Who's carrying me up the steps?
And that was going to be my next question because I did it last time.
I don't climb.
She pays you.
You have your shirt off.
She does not. We just pretend she does.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a ruse.
It's gonna take me a while, so I'm gonna make my little city ass way up these stupid stairs. Or up these stupid stairs.
Patrick!
Yeah, I'm gonna carry the old lady.
Because age before beauty, apparently.
I'm so glad you took your shirt off.
No, I put it back on.
Oh, he's so sweaty.
Well, he put it back on so as not to get swept
no
up on the
pride.
person.
Oh, yes. All right, fine.
Come on.
And I'm walking behind the two of you, just kind of like bolstering your back to make sure you don't fall backwards off the steps.
I love ballad hunting.
I'm walking. I'm just swearing every.
Are you in front?
Yeah, in front. Every Cockney like swear I know. None of it makes sense.
Johnny,
None
this
of it
is-
is actual swear words.
So
This is Bonnie, isn't it?
Gene, everyone else is very occupied climbing these steps, right?
Yes.
Like it's a good way up. Like they are mostly focused on not slipping and falling. They're focused on, the exertion. You, of course, are free from these constraints.
I'm just enjoying the view.
And as a consequence, you're able to notice something interesting.
Oh,
You notice, first off, that someone has been drinking gannet eggs on this island. There are little dribbles of old egg, but no eggshells, suggesting that someone is cracking the eggs, drinking them, and then throwing the eggshells in the sea, right? That is kind of the only thing that immediately comes to you as what could be happening here. Because if this were an animal, of course, there would be eggshells.
yes.
And you also, once you're twigged to that, you're like, hey, wait a minute. Look at that drop off over there.
Oh, my.
Judging by some things that we don't have to get into, some evidence, somebody might be using that as a toilet, as a way to poop over the edge, which is very hygienic, right? Because it all goes away, goes right into the ocean. But There, all of this, which you alone notice, is consistent with there being someone on this island already.
There has been someone pooping off the edge of the cliff and eating raw eggs.
Oh, I suppose I ate
loudly-
raw eggs. I'd pip off a cliff.
How loudly did you say that?
Like, probably very loud.
There has been someone.
Is it possible that the eggs are disagreeing with them?
Ah,
Of course.
I'm thinking,
of course they are. They're raw.
well, yeah.
I'm just in the sun all day. Oh,
Is it?
So does that mean? But that means somebody's living here.
Well, there's our last person, I would
if you
think.
could call it that.
Is it Bonnie Prince Charles?
Bonnie Charlie.
Wait, royalty?
Not the kind of royalty. Not
You
anymore.
know,
Continuing.
Charles Stewart.
No,
Doesn't even have a throne.
I didn't know personally. I'm not.
I don't know how old you are, madam. It was only 60 years ago.
Just
I
still marching up the hill.
believe Culloden was somewhere around 1615.
Oh, I was thinking, okay, different.
1630,
different,
something like
okay.
that.
Wrong Bonnie Prince Charlie.
Yes, wrong.
And
No,
it's
literally.
1813 now.
Yeah.
The question is, how old is she?
Well,
She's still too scandalized by the pooping off a cliff.
he's throneless. He has to use the cliff.
I like to work out the working classes,
He's
but really.
throneless. Oh, God.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
I was so busy killing myself, I missed it. That was very
Oh, that was.
okay.
My work here is done.
You win this adventure.
I heard.
I have one TTRPG, something that's possible to do in normal to one.
It's official. You won them all. All right. So we've okay. So yes, there's someone. Carry me faster. I don't want to think about this issue.
Well, all right. I don't know that he's a danger. I don't know that he presents a danger.
Well, Frederick
Well,
will
he's
be.
ill, it seems.
Or perhaps that's the only convenient place. I mean, if he's eating raw eggs, there's nothing for him to build a fire with, even. So, who knows?
All right, that's valid.
And of course, we're all assuming it's a man.
That's true. It could be a woman.
Or it could be a denizen.
Could be a denizen.
Some kind of cryptid.
Can we please next time hunt She Moved Through the Fair? Just for me.
It would be a ghost story instead of a denizen story, but I'm fine with that.
Well, I'm sure Ghost's not
Very.
going to poop off a cliff.
Ghosts famous for pooping very little. You know, it's all white ladies and red ladies, and it's never, oh, the old man of the bathroom.
Listen, all I
Is
hear
it
is
possible it's a
ladies.
person who's gone mad already?
Yeah.
Well, why would they? Oh, I remember.
Can we get up these stairs?
That's up to you.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I'm not walking faster.
Oh, it's much better up here.
All right, so you guys get to the top of the stairs, and you can see that, this is like, there's definitely fortifications, right? Like late medieval fortifications up here. And for the record, for folks at home, if anybody has visited the Bass Rock, which of course I have not, and as such probably am mispronouncing it, these fortifications no longer exist, as the stones from them were used in the construction of many of the structures that are on Bass Rock today.
Like Stonehenge?
What?
I'm sorry, that was total non sequitur. I said like Stonehenge.
See.
Stonehenge.
There's definitely like fortifications up here, and so many birds. And you can see the 3 lighthouse commissioners like standing up on the rock, and they're kind of pointing at things. They're talking amongst themselves. They are giving no indication they are aware that there's anything amiss. But of course, you have seen evidence that there is someone on this island. What would you all like to do?
Has their appearance changed at all? Like, are they transforming more or anything, or are they just still kind of the same?
You don't see anything to that effect.
I'm nervous about other parts of this song, and I'm trying to figure out how to get like a baseline before things get weird again. So I would like to just vibe with the lighthouse commissioners a little bit and get a sense of like their mood, their affect, as it were. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. So you're going to hang out with them. They kind of give you the side eye, right? They have demonstrated. Well, I guess actually at this point you are not their least favorite ballad hunter. So your relative standing has improved.
In fact, can I use kind? I don't know if I'm allowed to ask for rules, but may I use kind to sort of just like do a little bit of the smooth talking, like tell me about your family, tell me about yourself. I understand Captain Riggs was talking a lot, so I'd like to get him to know you more.
Yeah, I love it. Roll me kind.
I hate that I asked to roll because now I'm going to fail it.
You can always check a box.
Oh,
all right,
now
but
we're
you
good.
did not have to check a box. 6. Yeah, so you smooth talk, and in fact, the Frederick Hobbs's business kind of gives you an opportunity to create a second first impression. And you smooth talk them, right? And in particular, Mrs. Maisry and Erskine, chatting with them and getting a sense of their vibe. And Erskine is paying in particular attention to the state of degradation of the ruins. And Mrs. Maisry is still grouchy, right? Erskine is about his business. He is, he is kind of singularly focused on his business. Captain Riggs is just sort of reminiscing at anybody who will listen, and indeed people who will not. And Mrs. Maisry is still just grouchy. Do you kind of try to probe a little bit, figure out why she is grouchy?
Yeah, I think at this point I'm like we're stuck with them for a while, and they seem to be affected. So now they are like patients. So now it's a thing like I actually need to make sure you're okay.
Right.
So I think I've done the thing where wherever they said they were from or whatever, it's like, oh, I have cousins there. I love that area. And like I've basically fully lied about wherever my background, but it doesn't matter because it's about getting their stories. So I do try with Mrs. Maisry to like, all right, tell me about your shitty textile situation. I mean, not that.
Yeah, so she is grumpy about the Luddites, right, and about these interruptions to her profit, to her profits, and she is particularly grumpy about the one that got away. And she tells you about this Luddite. She was supposed to be hanged, but the rope broke when the rope snapped, and she was able to get away through the crowd. And like, oh no, that shouldn't have happened. And like, she's just Mrs. Maisry is just kind of very up in her own business.
Has it occurred to you at all with the Luddites that you are putting a lot of people out of work, and there are people who do in that way that we are supposed to, as the Lord our God has commanded, to be servants to all, especially the meek and the poor, and just sort of start weaving in like, don't worry about that she got away, worry about why she had to become a Luddite.
So Mrs. Maisry is totally uninterested in this argument.
I tried.
And for every Bible verse that you break out, she's able to bust out 3. And tell me about this about Kempi K. Is Kempi K a religiously or politically active woman?
Yes, I think that having a grasp of the economic state of again, Kempi knows enough to be dangerous about everything. So
I love it.
Is a little bit like, I know Bible verses because I'm going to argue with you, or I know what the law says to the letter because I need to be able to get around that letter.
Yeah, okay. First off, I love this, Kempi. That's fabulous. And second, you recognize everything that she's trotting out as being kind of very well-trodden ground, right? This idea is not the idea that you broke out with her is not novel in this era, and There are very, there are very standard Church of England responses to all this that are particularly associated with the Tory party. And yeah, so she is absolutely has heard all this before. She has all the things that you are supposed to say in response. We all know this person on social media, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's that woman.
It's so hard not to want to like counter with another ballad because I think Hard Times Come Again no more is around this time, and that is about being wealthy and giving to the poor.
Actually,
bitch.
we're about 70 years early for that song. But
Well,
It's about.
I'm sorry.
well, I wrote it today.
Is
hard
Hard
not to
Times
make this
Come
a
Again no
musical.
more Stephen Foster?
Oh, what a
Yes, I
great
think it is
question.
Stephen Foster.
I love the idea of Clara trying to Marvin Berry. Hard times.
I invented it.
I'm here for it. I think that's amazing.
It's so hard not to want to turn this into a folk jukebox musical.
Right?
Look, we got 7 weeks to
Steven.
plan this out.
Steven, this is your cousin, Kempy Foster. I wrote down the lyrics of this song I heard.
Yeah, it's by Stephen Foster.
Yes.
And it was published in 1854.
Okay, so we're 40 years
We're
too
close. We're not that close.
As far as folk music, we're close.
Yeah. Folk
Except
music
that
is-
there were other things happening in folk. Sorry,
Well, yeah,
sorry,
yeah, for sure.
sorry.
But
I'm
in
so
the
sorry.
timeline of folk music, which tends to be like centuries,
Yes.
that's not terribly far away.
All right. So yeah, this is all the vibe that you're getting, right? These are the vibes that you get from these three people, these three lighthouse commissioners. What are other people doing?
I am listening with rapt attention to Riggs and also trying very hard not to involve myself in the conversation that Kempy and Mrs. Maisry are having because they're both quoting the Bible wrong, and they're also interpreting it incorrectly.
How
But
dare you correct me?
I'm not. I'm specifically paying attention to Riggs' stories to see if any of them that come up have anything to do with what's going on right now.
I think I am wandering around, like looking through the ruins that I can get to, like kind of old lady walking,
All right.
Doddering.
looking for any more signs of this person who's been living here.
And I think I am accompanying the old lady because she
Yeah.
needs someone to help her in case she finds something or
Right.
someone.
Yeah.
Need help.
Because I don't see her fending off a wild person if there is a wild person living on this island. If there is any kind of stick or large branch situation that I could use as a walking stick and only as a walking stick, I would like to acquire that.
Do you
But
not just travel with a cudgel?
no, I don't like.
All right.
Yeah.
There is not. There
Okay.
is no tree on this island. You don't see like a plant on this rock.
That's all right. I get you perfectly good cudgels on the ends of my arms.
So the two of you go wandering through the ruins, and you find a cave.
Oh, right. Excellent.
And there is, of course, there's bird shit everywhere.
Eat.
And it's dried. It's centuries of bird shit. And someone has worn a path into and out of the cave.
Well, I hope they have shoes. I will buy them shoes. Should we get the others, perhaps, quietly, so we don't alert our whatever the
I
lighthouse.
don't know how I
keepers.
feel about leaving those three unattended.
I know, but I also don't know if uniting them with other parts of what might be the ballad might be more perilous.
That's fair.
Sorry, I dozed off while Riggs was talking. What did I miss?
We're wandering around still.
Ah.
I found a
They
cave.
found a cave.
Yeah. We haven't told
A
you all yet.
cave.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
We're deciding how we're quietly going to tell you without letting the lighthouse keepers know. Or
Ah.
if we should tell them. Well, maybe we put them all in there, and if we trap them all in the cave, then we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Islands famously not in caves.
That is true. That is true.
Or
The number of
boats.
islands in caves, real small.
Real small. They'd have to be small islands.
Oh my god.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
When you're smiling,
Oh no.
when you're smiling,
The whole game
smiles with you.
Let's see if we occupy them with something. Perhaps we can get them to disagree on what to put in the lighthouse, and so they're gonna argue about that
Oh, yes.
while we go adventuring.
Good idea.
Yeah, sometimes I have good ideas.
And Ripley muscles, yes. All good.
Great.
All right, so we're going to
So
go...
where do you think you put the lighthouse?
Yeah, go back up and, like, charmingly be like, oh, we're very interested in this suddenly.
So, Rosie,
Me.
do you have upper class?
No.
I'm going to call for a roll to see if you are successful in getting them to disagree and occupy themselves in that disagreement over where to put the lighthouse. Is there an ability on your sheet that you're looking at and you're like, this is what this is. This is what I should roll.
Skullduggery.
Of course. What a silly question for me to ask. Please. I think it's delightful. I can go entire sessions without anybody rolling skullduggery, and this session is all skullduggery all the time. Please,
Yay!
roll me skullduggery.
Welcome to this
And
table.
I am going to check this box.
Okay. So they immediately set to arguing with one another. Captain Briggs starts pointing out things about sight lines and like, oh yes, but if traffic from Norway picks up, they'll be coming in from that direction. It needs to be visible from over there. And Erskine starts pointing out like, yes, but the prevailing wind will carry the salt and you know, ooh, it'll get into the mortar if you put it over here. And Mrs. Maisry doesn't really seem to have a particularly informed opinion, but that doesn't mean it's not it's not strong. And
Say that like
Lord knows that's true.
I love her.
Brag her.
Drag her.
so yeah,
She's
they're
that
occupied.
aunt on Facebook.
She's your aunt on Facebook.
Yes, she is your aunt on Facebook. So do you guys then scurry off to this cave?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys
Gaily and with abandon. I'm sorry.
enter the cave, and you let your eyes adjust. It's a very shallow cave, and you see, crouched in the darkness in the back of the cave, there is a person.
Jesus Christ.
She's
No,
wearing
probably not.
no, definitely not.
He left that one.
Stop it, everything.
She is wearing a dress though, so at least she's got that in common with you know, the good Lord. So she's crouched back there in the darkness and she's holding perfectly still as if she hopes you don't notice her.
This
What do you
is
do?
really when I am going to use my like animal husbandry experience and just like, hey, hello, love.
The calm voice.
How's it going?
Arm extended.
Do you
looking in
understand?
the
Can
direction.
you understand me right now?
Yeah.
All right, you look very frightened. We're not trying to frighten you. We're trying to understand what's happening on this island.
Why?
Well, we've noticed some strange things happening, and some of our companions have started growing things out of their shoulders that people don't usually grow out of their shoulders. And we were wondering if you'd noticed anything similar, strange, something that you're used to working, not working, or something that's working differently than it's supposed to.
Why are you and your companions on this island?
Well, we were hired by the Crown to investigate strange happenings, and we just happened to be investigating a strange happening in this area. And our
No
travels led us
strange
here.
happenings happening here. There's no strangeness whatsoever. You can tell the Crown there is no reason to be hanging out here.
All right. So if that's true, then why are you hiding in a cave?
And pooping off cliffs.
And eating raw eggs, love.
Oh Lord, I can't laugh.
Oh
I'm
no!
sorry. I'll be serious.
Oh,
You've got the
amazing.
wrong table for that.
Yes,
So
yes.
sorry.
Terrible. All right, so
Strange woman
you at this point your eyes have adjusted enough that you notice that this woman has a bunch of extra eyes in her face.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me, I should put that on the talk about lines and veils list. Wait, one.
We're good. We're good.
What's the
Just-
opposite
that's
of
a
this?
common
What's
one.
the
I should have
opposite of
written that
this? This
down.
is the opposite of
Yeah.
this.
O's
O's.
instead of X's.
O's,
And-
O's for eyes, of course.
So many.
So
Beautiful.
yeah, this lady has a bunch of extra eyes in her face.
Like
Have we seen
normal face with just many eyes, or like a
Yes.
different shaped face. Oh, okay. That's
What
fine.
is? Are there any abnormalities about the rest of her body?
Give her a real close look over.
have we seen
Okay.
historically?
If you give her a real close look over, and of course it is dark in here, which does make it harder to tell, but you think she might be ever so slightly translucent.
I said there'd be no go.
Oh. Give me the eyes. Give me the soul. Oh, that was me that was gone. Love, are you disappearing?
I
Did you
had
always...
successfully disappeared before people started poking around my island, but you can tell the crown that there's no need to come back here.
Have you always had more than 2 eyes on your face?
What? I've never had more. Nobody has more than 2 eyes. What are you talking about?
Would you mind just touching your face just then, just to see?
She touches her face and she starts freaking out.
Oh fuck!
Oh god.
Do the calm animal thing again.
I try to comfort. Love, it's all right. It's going to be okay. It's a little different. I've slipped into Cockney. Estuary. It's going to be all right. It's just that you're going to... We're going to try and fix this.
You'll see things better. Think of all the raw eggs you'll see.
Absolutely. Do you see... It's fairly dark in this cave. Can you see us all right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're kind of backlit, so I can't necessarily see your faces.
All right.
Yeah.
I turn so that we're like side to side.
So how many people have been here?
Oh, just me.
But you keep saying like don't think there's anybody else, so I'm assuming that more people have come here.
I think just us, the group.
Yeah, and your companions that you said you came here with.
Oh, I see.
They're changing too, by the way.
Yes, that's part of what's happening right now.
Sorry. You said you'd successfully disappeared. I'm losing the accent. You'd successfully disappeared, and then you're back, which means you left and then came back, and that's normal for you.
Well, no, I didn't. I haven't gone back.
You're here. You're
Where's
here to
back?
disappear. You come to this island to disappear? Is that...
So go ahead and roll me kind.
No.
Who?
Which of us?
So specifically Rosie, since you asked the question, but your difficulty is going to be 3 rather than the usual 4 because you have been so consistently kind to this woman.
I'm really tempted to check a box, but
And that's what it's there for. Use it if
okay.
you want
But you
it.
only get 3 box checks.
I know
and-
that's why I'm really tempted. Okay,
Never be
but
kind
I
again.
can retroactively. Okay.
Does anyone have a relevant ballad that might?
Oh, I rolled a 3.
Hey. So she breaks. She starts crying, and she starts telling you a story. And she starts telling you a story of how she was a weaver, and how the wages went down and down and down until there was no work at all, and she fought back. And she was hanged, but the rope snapped. And she got away. And she came here to lay low. And her lover was supposed to meet her here. But her lover has never showed up. And so she's alone. She's abandoned, but she can't go back because she's sure that it hasn't died down. And anyway, if she goes back, everyone knows her and she has nowhere else to go.
I'm gonna push Miss Masery off the cliff, I swear.
Right? What's the term for defenestrating someone off a cliff?
Doesn't matter. They die all the same.
Cliff fenestrating?
There it is.
Cliffing.
Yeah, the feta is the window, so it's
okay.
declifestrating.
Declifestrating. Yeah. Now that we've settled that, so I'm just love that's terrible. We'd love to help you somehow. Well, I'd love to help. I can't speak for everybody, but I'd love to help you somehow.
Oh, I'm gonna help.
All right.
Important question. Which eyes is she crying from?
All of
All
them.
of them.
Okay.
Dehydrated.
I just hand her a hanky, or I've got like a rag or something on one
You
on
want
my
to be a
belt.
rag?
Yeah.
The problem really is that if we push Miss Masery off the cliff, she still technically is part of the people who own the cliff. If someone comes back as Miss Masery and isn't the bitch. Sorry, that's a different problem. I'm solving a problem by making more problem.
You are making more problems to solve, but that's not. You've got something there.
She's turning into an island.
Well, she's turning into an island. She's disappearing with eyes. I'm not sure exactly.
We can solve one and not the other.
You hear shouting from outside.
Oh.
You hear shouting in the three voices of the three lighthouse commissioners, shouting back from where you left them.
It's
They
possible
do
they
not sound like
disagree.
they're shouting about the location of a lighthouse.
Dang it.
She should perhaps stay here for
Yeah.
just a bit.
I'm afraid that one of the people who came with us may not be happy to see you.
I think perhaps you and I might be the most convincing. They could stay with her, unless you don't want to split up.
She's been on her own for a while.
All
She
right.
could be fine. I think we need the muscles and the talky bits.
I've got muscles too.
I've got talky bits.
Not like that.
Well, yes, I do. I've got athletics and
No, dear.
You've been
not
so-
like
Oh,
that.
I see.
You've been so kind. Also, it's discarping.
Discarping.
Push someone off a cliff.
Discarping.
Discarping. Oh, yes, on the escarpment.
Oh.
Huh.
Also, future fish pun to use.
Discarping.
Scarp. Well, that's going in the bit. That's going in the show now.
That's gonna
Thank
be
you.
that's gonna be in the Naughty Nautical show. I can see it right
All right.
now.
Not if I don't remember
With
it.
the game.
So are we going back or are they
Yes,
going
please.
we're all
All
going
of us
back.
together.
All right, all of us together.
As
except
you
for you.
leave
You will
the
stay
cave, you would swear that this woman, whose name you did not ask, you would swear that she is slightly more translucent now than when you started speaking to her. Now, if we were in person, this is the part where I would draw a 4-part clock and fill in the first wedge of the clock. We're not in person.
Yeah.
So you'll just have to imagine it in your minds, or someone can draw one in the studio.
We're doing it.
Or there are no clocks.
I'm doing it right now.
Time is illusion. There are no clocks.
There are no clocks. All right, I have to make
clock
this
trauma.
This
That's fine.
this is
We
fine.
don't need to. Yeah, it's just for our use. It's so we know.
There you
There.
are.
Yeah, clocks.
Clocks.
All right, so we should probably hurry.
Well, we wouldn't want Miss Masery turning into an island.
It's clear to me we have to go faster.
Let's go faster.
Yes.
All right, so you guys go check out the shouting. They're shouting and pointing down by the base of the rock, where someone has climbed up out of the sea onto the mole. She is clammy skinned and dripping with barnacles for eyes.
Oh, I hated that part. They both all look at the
That's what it's there for, right? This is absolutely a game where it's like, okay, what the heck? Like something
Yeah.
weird happened. How does this connect to the song? What's going on here? Like, please don't let me stop you from looking at the
And-
lyric
My
sheet.
guess is it's
And you said she is climbing up, right? Or
That
was-
is correct. I did
Okay.
say that.
Okay.
it's possible that this is another person who it's the I'm looking at the second verse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't is she here for our soul?
I mean, I thought that maybe the person in the cave was here for our soul. That's why I was going to ask, like, what color eyes, how many people have been here? Because if she's taking their eyes...
I mean,
You
she's
think,
looking
like, the
for the love
windows-
that's gone because her
Right.
lever did
Hey,
show up.
Did she tell us what gender her lover was?
She did not.
Oh,
Oh,
I
Oh.
thought she did.
hello.
Nope.
So,
We're
barnacles for eyes. Anything else strange about this?
Oh, is that insufficient?
Listen, no. However, I do not assume.
I feel like we're getting very used to weird things happening at this moment.
I was gonna say, if anything, she matches the other one's freak.
Is somebody not a match my freak? Is somebody?
Okay.
Ballad.
Everyone's freaking out. So I assume that our three friends who are turning into islands are crazy. Also freaking out about the lady crawling out of the ocean with barnacles
Yeah, they
for
seem
eyes.
very upset about that.
That seems distressing. Do you want to head off the lady?
Yes.
And in fact, at
Oh.
this point, you see that the fisherman is pushing off from the mole. He doesn't want any part
hey.
of this.
Oh,
Great.
he's
You
just
can't
leaving
leave
us.
us here.
He's leaving us, and he's leaving the boat.
leaving us.
Boat, Mr. Boatman, you can't just leave.
How far am I from the boat?
About 350 feet, but it's pretty much straight
Vertical.
down.
Oh.
I don't have self-preservation. It's a one-shot. I'm headed toward. I'm gonna jog and sort of intercept Barnacle Lady.
Down the cliff.
Oh, was she like in the water?
Yeah, she's coming
She,
out of the water.
she
We are-
hauled herself
Oh.
out of the water onto the mole, onto the
Oh,
dock.
well, she's on the dock. Oh, it's gonna be so far away. He's
Yeah,
dead.
350 feet doesn't matter if it's water.
Yeah, that man's dead. Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna start running towards the boat, and I will get there when I get there. I'll get there in plot appropriate time.
So you are running down the steps, down the cliff face, down the switchbacking steps. Is anybody else running down the switchbacking steps?
Yes,
Oh,
I am.
yeah.
Absolutely not.
All right.
I'm going the slowest.
Jean is waiting at the top.
Pace
I'm
with-
sharing. I'm waving. Good job. I'm proud of you.
And I'm-
Where are the three three companions? They're at the top too, though, right?
Yes, they are.
They're the ones arguing.
All right, I'm gonna mic my way kind of over to talk to them. Like, oh my! Can you believe this is happening? Strange. Well, they run.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
So while you're having that conversation, the other three of you make it down the cliff. And this woman, actually, as you make your way down the cliff, you're able to see the fisherman doesn't like all the way leave. He puts maybe 100 yards between his boat and the mole. And then the technical term is heaving to. He raises the sail and arranges it in a way such that his boat is more or less staying in the same place. So he has not abandoned you, but also he doesn't want any part of this lady.
We found your girlfriend.
Janet? You found Janet?
I did not catch her name. That's an oversight on my part.
Was she hanged as a Luddite but survived?
Yes. Oh, that's my Janet. She's here. I'm so late. There was a rock. There was
Are
a
you-
rock.
Are you her lover?
Yes. My name
Well,
is
let's
Blanche
hear it for
Flora.
the girls. Come on, let's go upstairs.
Hold on. Wait, before we reunite them, there is a line in the ballad. It's "Give me the love that's gone." If we reunite them, is that going to be a problem? I love love.
You know, I
What's the worst that happens? if
I can think of many very creative things that could be done with mountains of rain and sun, but other than that, I think we got to get these two lovebirds back together.
So I have a clarifying question, Tristan.
Yes.
So you said that if we go along with the ballad, sometimes the ballad can help us. Is that
Yes.
something you said earlier? Okay, so like to play the game, is it better to try and like break the ballad and make it not come true, or is it better to like
Fulfill the ballad.
to fulfill the ballad in a way that is beneficial to us, or either way?
So both ways work, or
Okay.
both ways can work. The problem that you're going to run into is it's never the ballads. It always seems to be the tragedies that come to life. So just like letting things happen is usually a recipe for disaster.
Right.
So you are strongly encouraged to interfere with events that transpire.
Okay.
But there are lots of ways you can do that. One of those ways is like shut it all down, right? Try to stop everything. And the ballad will fight you on that, right? Things from the ballad will happen to try to make to try to overcome your trying to stop the ballad. Another way to do it, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, sometimes is viable, it all depends on how the adventure is playing out, is like, okay, we could do this thing, and this thing isn't in the ballad, but it is consistent with like these 3 lines over here. And then the ballad will kind of help you along because you're doing those 3 lines. And then, haha, who's left all these petards around here to hoist the ballad upon?
Okay.
So that also can be a way that it works. But this is very much a yes and sort of game.
Excellent.
My thoughts are this. Hear me out. I don't think, based on the song, anything terrible is going to happen to anyone we like. So, frankly, we could reunite some lovers who are
Well suited.
well suited. Yes, one has so many eyes. That's fun. Well suited lovers, and we rid ourselves of a toff who, frankly, needs to be rid. And shame about the other 2.
We are paid by, the government to help keep this from happening. So if we want to keep that employment, because I'm not going back to what I was doing before.
Well, we tried our best, you see.
Did we though?
I'm trying my best to convince you to do what I'd like to do.
Personally, I think we should get them back together and see what happens.
Well, perhaps. Well, the whole point was they came here because they can't go back.
Right.
But what if we brought them together and made it safe for them to go back?
By
If they
pushing-
go back, that keeps the ballad from.
But do they want to go back, or do they want to
Well, we have to
go
convince them
somewhere
it's
else?
safe. Well, they can't stay here, because if they stay here together, then we're dealing with the last verse, which is all that was me was gone, and that doesn't sound good for anybody.
I
But
could
if we
think-
get them together and get them away,
Like I said, I think we could just get them together and see what happens. I mean, I don't know what you're doing with the rest of your day, but this is my day, so.
I'm here to get them back together and see what happens. It could be we're just helping the ballad a little bit along, and then we'll use the momentum to do a different thing.
So while this conversation is happening at the base of the cliff, there is also conversation happening at the top of the cliff. And Jean, what exactly are you trying to do? Your focus, as I recall, was on Mrs. Maisry specifically.
I just dislike her intently. I'm gonna, I think, kind of join in their conversation at first. Like, are they just doing basic exclamations like, that's a person, a monster coming out of the water? Is that like what their conversation is?
Yes.
Oh, I bet that they don't want a lighthouse on this island. I bet the ocean doesn't want it to be here. It must be cursed. We should probably all leave.
Says Captain Riggs, that does remind me of a time when I was in Singapore and there was this water horse that really didn't, and boy, he is off to the races, and what a shame that Rosie isn't there to hear it.
Oh, I was just thinking, water horse.
Mrs. Maisry is totally uninterested in Captain Riggs's story.
Yeah.
And she kind of looks around and then casts her eyes on the part of the ruin that the 4 of you came out of. And she starts walking in that direction. Jean, do you do anything about that?
What is the third friend doing? Mr. Erkson.
Erskine is... Erskine is agog at the corpse with barnacle eyes down on the mole.
Okay.
Why do you want to kill Erskine?
I don't want to push Earthkin. I want to push Maisry, who's heading to that.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure there wouldn't be witnesses. So, he's looking at the cliff and the other guy's talking. I am going to use my compass verse.
Tell me all about it, Kimmy.
All right, so I'm going to read it again. Her teeth were like tether stakes, her nose like club or mole. and I know nothing she appeared to be but the fiends that are in hell.
Ooh.
And that's from King Henry. Child Ballad 32. I think
Is that happening to you or her?
Are you gonna turn her into a demon?
A hellhound?
I think that I'm going to make her appear like an enemy to her friends. Because I don't have athletics.
Oh.
So
Self-defense.
yeah,
Got it.
so I can't push up because I'm gonna fail that roll no matter what. So I'm gonna be like, oh, look, another monster. Look at her, she's terrifying. She's a demon from hell and like has small noses.
So I am in love with this application. This is amazing. You use your compass first. You hold your compass aloft. By the by, if you, because it's something we did not wind up talking about during character selection. Do you have a vision of what particular physical object your compass is? Like what object you happen to have on your person when you first encountered a ballad come to life? You don't have to have one. It's just an opportunity to show off your vision of your character if you do.
Yeah, I think it's a locket that
Excellent.
has the picture of my now deceased husband and then my child when he was young and like before he became a little dick.
Love it. Love it.
My child's dog.
So yeah, you focus your will upon your compass and channel the imagery of this verse into Mrs. Maisry, and you watch her change physically. And all those that physical description is now what she looks like,
Okay.
particularly with the teeth like tenter stakes.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna start
And-
like yelping, like screeching, like at the top of my little old lady lungs for help.
Captain Riggs and Erskine turn to look, and they see what Mrs. Maisry looks like, and they freak out. And Erskine kind of tentatively puts up his dukes, and Mrs. Maisry looks down at her now hideous clawed hands and scampers towards the ruins and the visual break that they present.
Have we made more of a problem?
Doesn't sound like
We're,
us.
we're down by the water.
Yeah,
We
I don't
can't
know.
see any of this.
I mean, Jean did need protection, right? Because she does not have athletics.
Neither do I.
So, there is that. By the by, the three of you down by the water, as you're having a conversation about whether you should or shouldn't reintroduce the lovers to one another, you hear screaming from up at the top. And some of it sounds like it's coming from Jean.
If you carry
I start
me,
running. I'm power running up the steps.
Can you carry me?
I can, but why?
Because I can't run that fast.
I'm coming, my
What was I gonna do with
mistress.
I'm an indoor cat, you see.
Yeah, but what would you do with her?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
She's got legs. She got legs, hasn't she?
Come on. I'm gonna walk with Barnacle Face. That's not a nice name.
She has a name.
It's
Suddenly it's
Blanche
become
Fleur.
a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Blanche.
Blanche Fleur.
All right.
Blanche Fleur.
Blanche Fleur.
And Janet was the other one.
Yes. Just as an aside, all the NPCs and all the characters all have names taken from child ballads. The child ballads, I don't need to tell you guys this is for the benefit of the folks at home, have like really weird naming conventions that I adore. And so it's like, yeah, in Ballad Hunters, here's a giant list of child ballad character names. Use these. It's great, I promise. Just bring some of that color along.
Fantastic.
But yeah, so two of you are booking it up the steps. One of you and a dead woman are proceeding as fast as you can, which is notably less fast up the steps. And by the time the party is reunited at the top of the stairs, Let's see here. Mrs. Maisry has re-emerged from the ruins with
But she
Janet
looks-
in front of her.
Well, shit.
And she is kind of has a clawed hand upon Janet's shoulder and says, "I found her. I found the Luddite who escaped the noose. All that she is treason, and all that is treason shall be unmade."
May I don't want to interrupt your monologue. May I use my ballad?
Absolutely.
So the line I have, oh my gosh, this is a terrible time for my iPad to turn off. Liars will lie on full good men, so will they do on me. I would not wish that to be the man that liars would not lie. Lots of words.
Yes.
We talked about it before as being like a no one can lie to me. I have decided instead, I would like to decide what the truth is here.
I'm all ears.
I'm about to do something so stupid. And that is look at her and look at Janet. We're here for a good time, not a long time ago. That's not the woman who escaped hanging. I am.
Oh my
And I guess run back down the hill. Or get Frederick in the way. One of the two.
Yeah.
They're fast.
Yeah.
And just for the flavor of it, much like the lady, I've forgotten your name. Much like our lady friend, my
Lady
compass,
Ingram.
you see it is it's a locket with a miniature in it. It has the face of a woman in it. It is not Kempy's, and it has a piece of hair that has been braided into like a little heart. It is a like death memento.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
love
folk
it.
songs are sad.
No sadness in my folk songs.
No sadness in my folk music. Crazy, but yes. So I'm gonna say that and then book it with my 0 athletics.
All right. So, Mrs. Maisry lets go of, she lets go of
Janet.
Janet. And you Kempy are booking it. And you realize as you are booking it that your eyesight has vastly improved.
Oh fuck.
And in fact, you are seeing in perspectives that you've never seen before.
Oh.
And
So
the
never
other
talking
three
about
of you, Janet no longer has a giant number of eyes. And is no longer translucent. And in fact, go ahead and fill in the next state on that clock. So yeah, Kempy with far too many eyes in her otherwise normal face is booking it towards the top of the stairs. I assume so. I can't imagine what other direction you could go, but
I
feel
really
free to tell
made-
me otherwise.
No, I really fucked myself a little bit because we're on an island. It's not a lot of places to go.
You mean you're on an island?
Yes.
Fix this, Frederick!
All right. Oh, I'm a little confused on the. So you're running down the stairs or running up the stairs?
Away from her.
Okay.
So
Just
she
wherever.
is on the top. She is on the top of the island.
Okay.
So I'm assuming she's running towards the top of the stairs to then run down the stairs.
I've gone up and down these stairs 3 times today.
And this is Mrs. Maisry that's running, right?
no,
No,
from Bay
no,
Street.
this is Rosie Gray. Excuse me, this is Kempy K. who
Okay,
is
okay.
running.
I'm trying to. Okay.
We're fully Benny Hill at this point because there aren't a lot of places to go. So I have now gone up and down the stairs 3 times, and I'm gonna go back down the stairs, I guess.
I'm going to heckle the other two, the captain and Mr. Erskine, into like taking action against this monster.
I would
Okay,
like-
please roll me cruel.
Okay.
And then I would like to ready an action.
4.
Okay, so you successfully heckle them into taking taking action, and then Frederick, please
Yes.
tell me all about this thing that you are readying.
So I am weak because I'm assuming even though you are slow, the other aristocrat is much slower. And so I want to try to hold her up as much as I can, even if it's physically. But basically the idea is I want your character's name I just lost. Kempi to get to the bottom of the stairs. And then I want to release Mrs. Masery to go after her. But when she does, as soon as she starts walking down the stairs, I'm going to use my ballad. And that ballad is when Flora with her fragrant flowers bedecked the earth so trim and gay, and Neptune with his dainty showers came to present the month of May. When she's on those steps, I want it to start raining and they become slippery. And if she falls, she falls. And oh no, that's an act of God, baby. Didn't say which God.
Maybe she should have learned scripture better.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
I'm also doing something, but I'm gonna wait until you tell me that you want to hear about that too.
This is all very exciting. All right, so here's what happens. Kempi, you start running down the stairs. Mrs. Masery is running towards the top of the stairs to try to chase after you. Frederick interposes himself, and he is now backed up by his two NPC male companions as they all stand ready. One of them a prodigious fighter, one of them an established knot, and one of them an old man who has assured you that he was in his day, but that was a long time ago, as you have heard to no end, against what perhaps could be best described as an ogre, or I believe the line was a fiend from hell.
Yes.
Bearing down upon you. Frederick, ordinarily, I think I would not even permit you this roll because, after all, you are facing down some sort of supernatural horror. But you're backed up by your two buddies here. So go ahead and roll me athletics. I'm going to say you're going to need a 5 or better to slow down Mrs. Masery enough to put your plan into action.
Look at that check mark.
No.
Ooh, look at that check mark.
Hey!
Beautiful check mark.
The three of you working together delay her long enough for Kempi K to get to the bottom of the stairs. At this point, by the by, Rosie Grace, at any point, feel free to jump in when you're like, aha, yes, this is the moment I have been waiting for.
So, everybody else is distracted. So I'm going to get those two girls together. I'm going
Do
to
it for
reunite
the
these
girls.
lovers. Because that was what I wanted to do from the beginning, and everybody else, nobody's there to tell me no.
Boy, that
So-
is sure true. All right, we'll come back to you.
Okay.
I am very excited for this. Kempi, you are on the mole. Where do you want to run to?
Jump to the boat. Jump to the boat.
I
The
have.
boat is about 100 yards away, but you
I
can
believe in you.
swim.
How far
Or
is?
let me actually. I shouldn't say that. You tell me. Can Kempi K swim?
Oh no! See, the fun choice is I can't. That seems I'm not getting in the water because it looks like a storm is coming. Also, how far is she? How far is the demon?
About 350 feet straight up.
I'm gonna wait.
All right.
I'm looking around. I'm scanning the beach. I'm trying to see if maybe horizontal is an option, latitudinally is an option rather than into the water yet.
Great news. There is literally no beach. This mole is it. Like, this stone structure that you are standing upon is it. And as she begins to descend the steps, Frederick, I believe you had a plan.
I sure did. So I'm going to pull out my compass. Give me.
Can
Yes.
I would just like to remind everyone of a thing that may not. Technically, her clothes have been sitting in fish guts earlier, which I assume are oily and slippery. So just reminding everyone of
Someone's
this
gonna
fact.
get eaten by sharks
That
if she
part
enters
too.
the water.
All right,
Loving it. Loving
Whatever
all
happens,
of
happens.
this.
It's up to Neptune. It's in Neptune's hands now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull up my compass, which is a knife that he keeps on him that he only unsheathes for this purpose. That was the last weapon he used to take someone's life.
Oh. I love how we all just have a.
Look, it's a great moment.
It is a good moment.
And so he summons the rain. He summons Neptune's fury. Let's go, BB. Yeah, and Neptune, with his dainty showers, less emphasis on the dainty, came to present the month of May. Let's go.
All right.
Voila.
The dainty showers begin and intensify Why, you might even describe them as mountains of rain. As everyone quickly looks at their lyric sheets.
No!
Shit.
Perfect.
And they wash Mrs. Maisry down the steps, and she tumbles head over heels off one end of the switchback, falls down the jagged rocks towards the water. And Janet and Blanchefleur kiss.
Aww.
And the barnacles fall from Blanchefleur's eyes.
Yay!
And the paleness disappears from her skin as a ruddiness fills it. And the clouds break, the rain stops, and there is a terrible splash as Mrs. Maisry hits the water. And all is silent, and there is no sound of anyone coming up.
I'm checking my face for eyes.
No eyes. Your compasses all say the ballad is over.
Yay!
I'm gonna look at the girls and say, well, do you want to go back or do you want to stay here?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not there. Never mind.
I mean, we can't stay here forever.
Well, I might be able to make some things make it a little bit more comfortable to stay.
How so?
Well, you see, I've got this pamphlet that I was reading, and I pull out. It's just like a daily prayer pamphlet. It's my compass.
Love it.
And
Perfect.
and so I'm again being a little creative with how this is going. Come fetch me some of your father's gold and some of your mother's fee, and two of the best nags out of the stable where they stand 30 and 3. So basically, I'm summoning into existence like money for them, and also like I'm wondering if I can push it to summon like to make the castle outfitted, essentially.
At the end of a one-shot. Why not? And 30 and 3 footmen trot out of the restored castle, escorting two fine horses, and say, "Oh, Lady Janet, Lady Blanchefleur, please come in. Oh, you've been overlong." And they go off to their new lives as, I suppose, the new ladies of Bass Rock.
It's the mega happy ending.
You have that in your compass the whole time?
Well, listen, it's good to be very. It's special. It has to be special.
I could have retired.
You really think they're going to let two women that are lovers just roam around to King's England?
No, you're right.
All right, well, that is Ballad Hunters. Thank you all so much for playing. This was a true delight.
It was so much fun. Thank you
a lot
so
of
much,
fun.
Tristan, for running it for us.
Wild.
I guess I haven't said already, so I do feel like I'm supposed to say. Ballad Hunters goes live on Kickstarter on March 17th. Link, I believe, is in the show notes.
Yep.
So, go over there, sign up to be notified when it goes live. Yeah, if you at home enjoyed this stream, why, by golly, you could be having as much or even more fun at home with your friends with Ballad Hunters.
Absolutely. Why not have more excuses to sing with your friends?
Absolutely.
And make old mean women fall off stairs.
And affect
Yes.
outrageous accents.
Yes.
Yes.
So thank you so much for running it for us, Tristan. Everyone, please go check out Ballad Hunters live on Kickstarter on St. Patrick's Day. Super good.
Yay. Lucky.
Yeah, and it's a 30-day campaign?
Yes.
Okay, so...
March 17th to April 16th.
Perfect.
Tell your friends.
Amazing. Yeah, tell your friends. Go check it out. Go back it. We love indie design games. It's amazing. Thank you to our chat mod, and thank you to our Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent, and who give us the capabilities to run fun stuff like this to help independent creators. And yeah, let's go around the table and introduce ourselves. Tristan, will have you go last. My name is Kimmy, she, her. I run Happy Jacks. I also create my own games at goldenlassogames.com. And I have been Jean Ingram, the wealthy class traitor.
My name is Claire. I am a singer and musician.
What?
I know. I know it's weird.
Shut up here. What?
And I am available for hire for parties and pubs and Renaissance fairs, obviously, because that's where most of my gigs are right now. And I was Rosie Grace. Yay.
What's your website?
Oh, it's
My website is claire-michael.com.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good job.
I'm Claire Allison. I'm all over the internet as clearly_golden. I'm here every once in a while doing Happy Jacks things, or you can find me over at Hallowed Haven Studios. Right now, literally as we speak, our 7th Sea game that if you're Happy Jacks fairly regular has heard me talk about before, that is airing right now. And then I have a couple live shows over there on Friday nights coming up. We're doing a Hunt of the Reckoning, and then I think I'll say it, and don't know if I'm allowed to, but then we're moving into it used to be Scion, but we're pivoting it for Mutants and Masterminds. It's a lot of fun. Everything is going to be very fun, and I think otherwise that's it for me. So
You don't have a 7-week gig coming up?
oh god damn it, yeah, and I guess I'm at the Ren Fair or something with the Merry Wives of Windsor, a folk band I know most of these bitches from.
Yeah, I was going to say, I heard they're very good.
Yeah, and one of them's got a great personality.
Which one?
Every time someone's like, the Merry Wives of Windsor, oh, they're so hot. I'm like, one of them's got a great personality.
Are they in the room with us?
Oh, yeah.
Joseph.
All right.
What the fuck is
Come on. Let's
Yeah.
continue.
Promo yourself,
So sorry.
bitch.
Hi, I am Joey Nestor West. You can find me on all the socials at Feywild85, FEYWILDE85. I will be at the Renaissance Fair, Southern Renaissance Fair, with this Jamoke for most of the run. I know I'm missing 2 weeks because my sister and best friend decided to get married, not to each other, on 2 different weekends during run a fair because they hate me. You can also catch me here every Monday night playing Cassandra Lycos, the Bene Gesserit of your dreams and nightmares in Dune, Apostates of Dune, here with a great table of absolute maniacs. And yeah, I am just around doing singing stuff and trying to break into me baby drag stuff. So if you know anywhere doing open mic drag nights, you know where to find me on the socials. Please and thank you.
Well, but we don't know where to find you. Where can we find you on the socials?
Feywild85.
Oh, you just said that.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
But thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome.
What's Decima?
All right, Tristan, you should probably save us from ourselves.
And hi, I'm Tristan Zimmerman. I designed Ballad Hunters, which you should check out on Kickstarter. Goes live March 17th. And also, I am on Blue Sky and Mastodon at Molten Sulfur. And you can check out my other games and my other work at moltensulfur.com, where I also publish the Molten Sulfur blog, where every month I write about something really cool from real history or real folklore, something worth learning about in its own right, and then talk about how you can file the serial numbers off of it and drop it into the campaign that you're already running. So yeah, check me out at moltensulfur.com. Check out Ballad Hunters on Kickstarter. And thank you guys so much for having me on. This was an absolute delight and a genuine privilege to be here.
Hey, thank you so much. All right, thank you all, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.